This video is about how to download and use the Sole extension for extension mode Shopify tasks. Recently, the bot protection on sites have been much higher than usual, and checkouts done entirely with the bot are getting declined for bot protection. The extension starts the checkout as usual, but then it finishes the checkout in your own Chrome browser, making you look like a manual user. Before you start, I recommend going to Windows Defender Settings, going to Virus and Threat Protection settings, and making sure that real-time protection is off. This is because Windows Defender flags one part of the extension as a virus, and it removes that part, and then the extension won't install correctly. So once you've turned this off, you need to ensure your key is bound in the Discord, as every extension is bound to a key, so you can't use anyone else's extension, you have to get the extension yourself. To get the extension, go to SoleBot in the Discord once you've been binded, and DM it !extension. It will give you your own extension.zip, which you can then download. Once it's downloaded, put it on the desktop, and once you put it on the desktop, make sure you extract the file. Once you've extracted the file, there will be a SoleAIO extension folder inside this. Put that on the desktop, and then you can delete the other two. The file you need is the one called SoleAIO extension. Oh, sorry, that was a bit off the screen there. This one here. And when you click it, it should have 5 items in. That's the correct one. Once you've done that, go to your Chrome profile that you usually use, and go to Chrome Extensions. This will bring all of the extensions that you currently have loaded in your Chrome. Up at the top right, there's a part called Developer Mode. Make sure that that is ticked on. Once that's ticked on, you'll be able to see these 3 buttons here, which are Load Unpacked, Pack Extension, and Update. Click Load Unpacked, go to your desktop and choose the SoleAIO extension. Select Folder. Once this has happened, you'll see the SoleAIO extension is here. The latest version for me currently is 0.5. When you download this, it may be a later version, and you'll know it's worked correctly as the Sole button is now in this top right. Remember, when a new version of the extension comes out, you need to remove it from Chrome, right click, remove from Chrome, and then you can restart the process of going to SoleBot, DMing him !extension, getting the download, and doing the same process again. Once you've done this, you'll be able to use extension mode tasks. So to do this, go to a normal Shopify task as you would. You create the task just as you would any other time. So I'm just going to test on one of these products here that are in stock, but on the mode over here, you want the extension checkout. Under the options here, you do not want to use any of these, you want to keep them as none. You can use any of the other options. I'm not going to go through them in detail now, as that's in the Shopify guide. So if you need how to set up Shopify checkouts, then check out that guide in this playlist. So once you've created the tasks, you can choose as many as you need. I'm going to make sure I set the site to KIF just for testing purposes. Now that these have been created, I've opened the harvester and I'm going to start a task just to show you. So I'm going to start it, it'll create the checkout, it'll then add to cart, load the checkout. As soon as the capture's been solved, which I'll solve now, it'll open in the Discord, it'll enter autofill the details, go through to the shipping method, continue to payment, calculate the taxes, autofill all credit card details, and click submit. Obviously my payment details couldn't be verified as they're incorrect, but that would have been a checkout. So even though that this is a automatically manual mode, it's still possible to get fast checkouts. As you saw, that process was still really fast considering it was simulating a manual person. You can also use Discord mode, which is very similar to the extension except it's not automatic. So similarly, when creating the tasks under the mode, you can choose Discord checkout. This will send a link to your Discord webhook, and then you can enter those card and shipping details manually. This is viable for drops that don't sell out as quick, such as Easy Supply, or less hype drops where you have more time to check out. I'd personally use extension checkout mode more, as it's basically Discord but automatic, so there's no reason really not to use it. But if you do want to use Discord mode, make sure you've got your webhook set up in the settings. You can see how to do that in the settings video in this playlist if you don't know how. and then you can send them to your Discord. This is also helpful if you want to share some checkout links with your friends. They can check out some via the Discord links too, as long as they have access to the webhook channel.